Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing pretty good. Um, you know, I woke up happily this morning, praying God that He's gonna help me find the right person who will be able to spend time with me for the rest of my life, you know. And it's just temporary, You just gotta truly believe that on your own. All right. Well, anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's get to this topic right now. Um, the question is, I have to ask myself is, can you date someone legally your own age? Question number 2 is that, can you date someone illegally, which is improper for your age? Yeah. Yeah. Well, most of the time that, if I truly date someone which is an appropriate age for me, we would consider just like to go out, like go to the park, what else? Go to the movies, things like that, to do all the fun stuff while we are dating appropriately better, you know. Um, you know, I would not want to worry about, like living in an old-fashioned ways, but that's how we do, because, because I know God said, you know what? He said, you need to find someone who's your own proper age, because, because this is gonna be a normal relationship nonetheless. And, make sure that, you don't see no toxic person all around you, you're, because, because, a lot of times, sometimes, like, if I met this girl online, she would say that, I would not be interested in dating your improper age, and it would be very disinterested if he or she push you away for good, you know. I was like, because when I looked at YouTube this morning, and I saw, and I'm not, he met this girl online, um, and he just, just jumped right on to her twice, and she said to him, you know what? She really thinks she is the wrong person for him, because I know that this relationship is just very unhealthy. Just imagine if this younger girl, this younger girl who dates at my older age, and I would tell her, nah, I won't not want to date her like that. She's too young for that. Because boy, oh boy, I'm like, let me ask you this. How would you really feel if you would date someone your proper age? I would say yes, that's feels normal, because I want to go out with the right person that I really knew, like she's gonna, she's gonna come to my house, introducing me to his or her family. They just wanted to see how exciting this relationship can be, So we just wanted to have a healthy relationship, getting along respectfully, where we can do to level it up. So, and one day there is going to be a real wedding. No hiding from your family, no hiding from anyone. It's going to be a good way to, be with someone at your proper age who will spend entirely with you until death keep us apart. Okay? And just remember that like, and another thing, like dating someone in an inappropriate age, that's very unacceptable, because God sees everyone that, that they're just doing all type of, sexual activities, you know, touching each other on their bodies like that. No, that's not how the relationships works, So you want it to have you want to be open, honest, have good communication skills with someone. You want to be at your game. Okay? So just be careful what's going on at all times. It can be dangerous, but we just gotta keep building this relationship, because we want our lives to be normal, that we can open up our hearts and minds, especially with all your soul. Okay? So, and yeah, it's all right to date someone your proper age, because I don't have any problems with that, because, God, God wants to see how the relationship can be built, just because, I don't be going out there, be dating older women, that's very inappropriate, so you want to stay out of their business, because, there's no man or woman who would be disinterested with you, in my opinion, you know what I'm talking about. All right? And, just remember, just take easily one day at a time. Work with someone make sure that you don't get too uncomfortable with that person, because the person, and he or she is going to say, nah, I just don't feel that way, okay? So make sure you need to give his or her, give him or her time to work it out, okay? So you want to get a hold of yourself, okay? All right? And remember that make sure you're doing the best you can. Make sure you make, work your way up, keep your finances stable, because, it's important that you take, that someone can help you, trying to keeping you all protected, that no one can take everything away from you. Okay? So just be mindful, use common sense, and you'll be all right with that. All right? So anyway, I just wanted to say, I just wanted to put, I just wanted to bring your attention that, I know, like, riding with the car, with someone, who is trying to manipulate you with that, that can be dangerous. Dating someone illegal, and so God has to stop all that. Okay? So we want to be very careful, you know, who you hang out with, you know, whoever you're in a relationship with, someone your own age, you know, so we can work this out, you know, and bring this world back to a better place. All right. Okay, guys. I just wanted to say thank you very much for everything and all like that. I have not got 100 subscribers with that already. I know it's, you know, it's still, well, I still got 75 subscribers, you know, so we're gonna go for more, so we can win everything back. You know, not dealing too many problems with that. All right. Anyway, I hope everybody have a thrilling Thursday, and God bless you all. Keep your head up, and remember, you know, wherever you find peace, you will not have to worry about it at all, you know. So just remember, it puts you in a happy mood without giving you any more problems, you know. So, because even though when someone breaks up with you, you moved on to your next relationship that who can humbly have you for the rest of your life. All right, guys. So I hope everybody take care of yourselves. You know, we will talk about more on the next one. All right. Thank you, and enjoy your day.